Alrighty, so just kind of one take. I've been gone for at least a week now. Sorry for my voice. Not sick or anything. Just screamed a little bit too loud at the Suns game, basically. But right now I'm basically watching the last 30 seconds of the Golden State versus Lakers right now of Game Five. Um, and okay, let me start off because I haven't been here for a week, so I kind of wanted to get some things off my chest. Um, I mean, you had the 3-1 leads for both the Heat and the Lakers this team, and then um, the 2-2 games that are the Suns and the Nuggets, as well as the God, I can't think, the Sixers and the Celtics at the beginning of this. Like for the I don't want to say this week. I want to say like maybe Monday or Tuesday, basically. And then now we are basically having 3-2 Nuggets, 3-2 Sixers, and I want to give props to Embiid on that game five. Man, that was so like, and just that honestly that whole team or that whole starting four, except for PJ Tucker, because they all had double digits, and then Daniel House of all people stepped up that game. So glad to see him step up, even though yeah, sorry, this was last night. I don't know why I'm talking like it's big deal. Or like it was 2 weeks ago. But anyways, it was just glad to see that the whole team was working together. Celtics, whoa, I mean, I don't even know where to start from here. Like, what you had Tatum drop 40 basically, and Jaylen Brown with 20, and the rest like Horford didn't make a shot. I think it was, and it was just awful for that team. Like, I I truly don't know what happened for that whole game. I tried rewatching and like I was just like, what is it? And then Harden in the overtime game, I can't remember which one it was, but I was just like, damn, Harden. Like, and then when I was thinking about all this was just like it was game five. I'm like, how are you letting them do this to you on your home court? Like, this is not acceptable. And right now I'm watching TNT Crew just come up live now. I'm not well, I'm watching them, but I'm not listening to them at the moment because it's kind of muted. But uh yeah, there's a lot of things to talk about basically. Um, uh, but yeah, specifically that game and like or that series in general, like this is what I mean. Like with like I was talking about Tatum like being worse than Jaylen Brown, or not worse, but like he's not like Jaylen Brown is starting to become better than him, and now Twitter's all over on it because of him being Brown being on the second team, and I'll talk about that in a minute, the All NBA teams and all that stuff. Um, but it was just like for Jaylen Brown to be this close of a player to Jason Tatum is so crazy to me, and they have a lot of things to figure out in the future, especially with those max contracts now for both players. So that and yeah, just like Tatum in general is just not he doesn't get things done. Like this is what I mean by maturity in a sense for him. Is just that he does not get his stuff done. He doesn't know like he you got to realize when you're at home and you have the team beat you. I mean, you have the team beat you the first game, and then they beat you in the fifth game at home. Like, what does that say about you not taking care of things at home, as you being the higher seed of them too? So, I mean, we're not. I'm not saying like, oh, because people like teams are higher seed doesn't mean it's better. I mean, look at the Lakers right now. Lakers are number seven or seventh seed, but somehow became or but overcame the number two seed mostly because of inexperience and immaturity and all that other stuff. But yeah, like Jason Tatum, he's just immature in the way that he doesn't get things done, and yeah, un, it's just unexcusable at this point, especially being an NBA All NBA first team player twice, 2 times in a year, and 2 times, yeah, 2 times. So I mean, it's just inexcusable at this point. You should have. you should have been up 3-2 at the instead of them being 3-2. But I mean, for Embiid, this like you're just waiting for next game now tomorrow night to go beat them. I think it's tomorrow night, but yeah, you're waiting for to go beat them and just at home and take care of things and finally make it to the Eastern Conference Finals. So, I mean, I'm hoping more for the best for Embiid and all this and Harden because I know Harden. Yeah, I just kind of want to see the Sixers go to the finals this year instead of the Heat and the Celtics. Even though I do want Butler or Jimmy to make it to the finals too, it's just I don't know. I feel like Embiid has more to prove and needs to just be there to actually succeed. Um, so the reason why my voice is out is because I was kind of screaming and yelling at the Nuggets game, and man, that was. I mean, sorry. But I mean, it was such a great game to go to. Honestly, I got behind the back, or I can't even speak right now. But basically, I got behind court base or like behind the basketball court, basically. Uh, Basically behind the hoop is what I'm trying to say. I got behind the hoop tickets, and I went with my brother, so that was fun. Uh, Screaming the whole night, and didn't realize till the next day that it would ruin my voice because last night I was talking perfectly. But the reason why I didn't make a video off last night is just because I was too tired. And, like I was just like it was already 11 o'clock by the time I came home. It's like yeah, I need to go to bed. Um, but I mean that was a fun game to go to, and then yeah, like people keep saying Kevin Durant's bald spot is just way bigger in real life, man. Like it's so true. Like, but also what's so true is like, man, like the dude is, and people keep saying that he lies about him being 7 feet, and I totally believe it, man. Because DeAndre Ayton is 7 feet, and he is as tall as him. And then I know I've seen Chris Paul before, but I truly do not remember seeing him when I went to go see Clippers games when I lived in California. But man, that dude is short. Especially with all those tall players on the Suns, that dude is short. And I know he didn't play tonight too, but it was just so funny to see him. And then, but also just seeing Durant and Booker live is such a totally different experience. I know I don't like the players in general, but like I can't disrespect them as basketball players. And like these guys, it had literal hand. Like I know on TV it's totally different. You see like oh they got contested or whatever, but like these guys have their hands on their faces almost the whole damn time, and like they're still making crazy shots. That like Kevin Durant is just like a crazy dude to see in real life, and I implore most people to go watch him live because he is a crazy tall dude that can shoot any like yeah yeah. But there's a lot of like the shout out to CB for like this is what I mean though like CB was having his hands in his face the whole time. Great defense. Same with Bruce Brown, KCP last night. Shout out to CB for that steal at the end from and dunking on KD. I mean that was crazy to see. Uh, and then Jamal Murray was so great to watch. He was just on fire last night. And like this is the thing when I watched Nikola Jokic live. Like you just see him like at the beginning. Me and my brother were just like, oh man, so Jokic only has like 5 in the quarter, and then later on as you keep watching, you're like, wait, when the hell did he get like 15? When the hell did he get 19? And then also you see that so shout out to Nikola Jokic too because he actually beat Will Chamberlain in most triple doubles as a center. So that was a historic night, and I'm glad to be part of that last night. Um, I'm glad to even just watch the man in general. Like throughout these 2 years that I could see him, I know I should have seen him more, but man, this dude, like he is so crazy to watch, man. Ugh. Yeah, and then I like honestly for DeAndre Ayton though, I didn't even recognize that he was there. Um, it was just like a weird thing to even think. Like I remember more of Jock Landale playing than DeAndre Ayton. If I'm being honest, I know DeAndre Ayton had more points and all that, but like I remember he just got putbacks most of the time. I was just like, oh, okay. And it was kind of weird to watch him. But Bruce Brown going off on, like, man, every time he had the ball and he was running up the court, he went straight towards KD because he was getting his get back from the Nets, man. That was so funny to watch. I kept telling my brother, I was like, he's getting his get back. He's getting his get back. And it was just so funny and cool to watch. Like, I love Bruce Brown. I loved watching him this whole season as a Nugget, and then as a Denver Nugget. And just yeah, it's so crazy to it's just so crazy to watch the Nuggets team in general. Because even like MPJ at the beginning, just shooting lights out from three, like that was so fun. Like like this stuff is so fun to watch. But like again, um, just and then also like Landry Shamet, he was just on Jamal Murray the whole damn time, and he was like, you could tell like he was really pushing and being physical. Like some plays, there was just like, damn, he was actually like really pushing Jamal Murray, and like there's no fouls or anything like that called, and it's just kind of it was is stupid. But you know what? They came up with the win, beat them. They freaking blew them out, and I was even telling my brother, who's a Celtics fan, by the way, that there was it's crazy that there was like 2 blowouts in a single day. So that was funny to see. It's funny to talk about. But now talking about the Heat versus the Knicks today. I mean, I don't know what really to say about the Heat versus the Knicks. I mean, Knicks, you did a good job. They played more aggressive. There's just no, I guess, rebounding. Not really. It was just more Jalen Brunson got what he wanted tonight, and it was like nobody really could stop him. Julius Randle was going at it tonight too, and I did notice that whenever he did get stuck, he was actually making the right plays and passing out. Usually he still passes out, but like he doesn't make the right plays when he does pass out. So it was just kind of nice to see him do all that, and nice to see Mitchell Robinson play nice, and I mean just all the Knicks playing aggressive, even though Josh Hart I know was in foul trouble. Um, there's not much to talk about that, but other than like the Knicks actually getting a win in their home court, so I know Heat are gonna come back with a vengeance next game for Game 6, and I mean I can't wait for it honestly. So now we're all 3-2 for second rounds right now. I mean the Lakers just lost, and let me see what Darvin has to say real quick. Or shoot. Sorry, live reaction to him.
You know, it is what it is. We just got to come out ready to do the same on our home floor.
And I mean, Darvin Ham kind of just hit the nail on the head basically. I mean, you had the Warriors come out fully aggressive. They came out with the same starting lineup as last game that they played, with Gary Payton as the small forward basically. And I listened to I'll probably listen to them on YouTube again later. But yeah, you have Gary Payton coming out as the 3 tonight, and the Warriors are just playing more aggressive than Lakers. They were playing as aggressive as the Lakers were last game, and it totally worked. I mean, come on, Looney, I'm assuming is still sick. That's why he's on the bench. Other than that, maybe Steve Kerr's is just like, oh yeah, this is working. But either way, it's working for this game, and it almost did work last game. And when I watched Thinking Basketball, basically, or I forget what the channel's called, but I know most basketball people know that channel where the guy just goes over the plays and just goes over how how the players go in the and how they just how they evolved in the game and all that stuff. But I saw him basically go over the last play of the game, and yeah, when you have Draymond go pass out to Steph, and that I mean most people probably remember that last play, but yeah, Draymond passing out to Steph Curry. Steph Curry was about to, and then Steph passed or basically was about to pass back to Draymond after the screen, but instead you had a you instead had a Dennis Schroeder and Lonnie Walker switch players. So even because basically he'll explain better. But yeah, when you had Dennis Schroeder and Lonnie Walker not actually go out and not switch, instead just go out to Steph, but instead Dennis Schroeder go out to help with the switch. That was a lot better play to help with Draymond not going straight to the basket and getting an easy layup. And then obviously Clay in the corner with the wing and screen, like LeBron knew just some of these plays too, so that kind of helped. But even still, it was kind of a close game last game. Either way, is basically what I was trying to say. And this game was just not even close. Like that final quarter, it was. I know the Lakers got some shots here and there. Like Russell got an open drive basically, and Austin Reeves shot another 30-footer. But I mean that last quarter just kind of sealed the deal for me at the beginning, because even though AD kind of got out in the last 4 minutes, or like sorry, basically AD, even though AD got out in the last 4 minutes because of Looney hitting him or whatever on the rebound, it was just even over before that, because there's just no hustle, there's no aggressiveness. The Warriors just felt like they needed this game, and that they really did, because if this was a go home or win game for them, and so the Lakers now just kind of need to rest up and get back home and finish the job. Basically, they're supposed to finish the job tonight. Heat were supposed to finish the job tonight, but we'll wait until basically Friday to see what that entails for us. If it goes to Game 7, that'd be even crazier for both teams. But I don't see it going to that far for the Heat. Maybe for the Lakers and the Warriors, but I don't know. Of course, Shaq's making fun of AD on the injury right now, but I don't know. It's just, it's so crazy to even watch all this right now. Like, I'm kind of out of it right now just because of my voice, but it's like, this is probably the most crazy playoffs I've ever seen in my life, man. I know I haven't seen a lot, but still, like, to have basically all the series in the second round come out to 3-2s is so crazy that I never thought I would see it. It'd be crazy if all of them went to Game 7. That would be the craziest thing I've ever seen. But I just, I don't know. There's not a lot of things that I can really talk about anymore, other than I just had fun at the Suns game, Suns Warriors, or Suns Nuggets game. Oh God. So yeah, shout out to the Suns for losing. I wanted you guys to lose. I was hoping for you guys to lose at one of your home games though, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I'm just happy to see all this happening, and that's pretty much all I got to say. I will definitely start uploading more. I know I've been awake for almost a whole week. There's literally no excuse. I just haven't uploaded. But yeah, if I don't upload, I don't know. But my favorite play tonight, I don't even know. There's really not any good plays. I'm really trying to think. You know what? We'll just say a Steph Curry 3, just because that's what he was doing the whole night. Other than it was like, oh, you know what? It was I know they run this play most of the time, but when Steph always just goes in and like kind of runs around the basket and then just kind of passes to a cutter, that's always one of my favorite plays of the Warriors. Even though it's like so basic, it's just so basic and simple. Like, but it just works for Steph Curry because he's an effective shooter and he can make it wherever he wants basically. So there's like 3 guys always following him, and it's an easy cut for the other guy. So yeah. So yeah, that's all I gotta say tonight, and I hope to see you guys tomorrow. And good night. Leave a like, subscribe, do all that. I know I've been getting more views throughout all that too. So yeah, please leave a like. It does help the channel. Please subscribe and do all that good stuff. Also, please leave a comment of what your guys' favorite player tonight was. So yeah, please do that.